Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 5 as Brazil. So from now on, I think it's just about hitting end turn and making sure that we build up enough defenses along our border, because there will like 99% be war between us and Arabia when he really notices how close we are to victory. So probably we'll be able to take over like culture-wise or tourism-wise before we get our 2 level 3 tenants. So I think once we take over, then it's time for him to declare war. And by the time we want to be ready. Other than that, I don't think there is anything standing in our way. Citizen Earth Protocol is now not gated behind any tags, so we don't have to rush any tags or anything. Maybe actually because of that, I could make one change. I queued up some tags, and I think I'm actually gonna change this. I don't need telecommunications. It used to be that you needed to get telecommunications in order to get Citizen Earth Protocol, but it seems that they removed it. So I could just go nuclear fission first, and then even advanced ballistics. Make sure that I can ban nukes, and I think I'm gonna do that. Or actually, let's do it differently. Let's do atomic theory into computers. I want to get Bletchley. After that, we'll go nuclear fission so that we can start making our own nukes, and then advanced ballistics so that we can ban nukes once we are done with our nukes. Make sure that no one else can get them. Once we are done with this, I think satellites to get the free social policy from Sydney Opera House if we still need it, and after that doesn't really matter. We could go lasers to build new. Actually, this is nuclear missiles. I thought those were bunkers. Where do we have bunkers, by the way? Here. Okay, we will have bunkers. But then probably telecommunications. But I think by the time we get to satellites, the game will be over more or less. Maybe mobile tactics into stealth, something like that, just to be stronger, get more advanced military. I don't think it really matters at that point. Okay, what did I do before I started recording? I bought first a gun, and I queued up agribusiness in Belo Horizonte and paid for it. Now we have room for 20 units, so all the money or most of the money that we have and that we will still get, I'll invest into units, make sure that we are near the cap. We'll have to defend along the whole border, so I'll probably have, I don't know, like 5 A guns here, 5 A guns here, maybe 3 behind Sao Paulo, make sure the border cities are defended against borders, and then some frontline units with machine guns sitting behind them. I don't think I'll ever like try to take a city from Arabia or anything. I'll just defend. By the way, there was a comment that trying to prevent Arabia from taking Delhi this way feels a bit cheesy. So I don't really like need to do it. So I'll just pull back and give Delhi to Arabia. They can have it. I mean, he would probably take it anyway, even though I'm trying to stop him, because he managed to keep this tile for himself. It's possible he would move the unit away and then would give me a chance to block him. If it feels like a cheesy strategy, I'll just avoid doing it. Fine, now we can end the turn. You'll see that this doesn't matter. It would be a problem if Arabia managed to take over India early, and I mean much earlier. India lost its capital, and did he just end it? No, he didn't end it. Thought that he immediately vassalized him. Treasure robbed in Sao Paulo. Well, that sucks. 4.5 or almost 5,000. That is noticeable. But I really don't have anything to invest into right now. I don't have the military academies ready yet. Is there anything for us to work here? Well, not really. It's probably the best tile. You are done with the railroad. I could build some railroads here, perhaps, for the defense. Like, all these tiles, I could build railroads to have the access to the border when Arabia declares. I could maybe build railroads here. How much money are we making? 263. We can afford to do that. A little bit of science. Oh, there's uranium. Is there a chance that Arabia takes it from us? Do we have more? No. How much uranium does Arabia have? That's an important question. I don't see any. Oh, there's uranium, 4. We have also 4. Is there uranium that we could steal? No. This would be an interesting tile for a citadel. Oil with aluminum. That's not bad. Don't have to do anything like that. I'll just keep going. Okay, now we know what we're gonna do with the worker. Get that. This actually is not a mine. For uranium we need... how's it called? A quarry. Build the railroad into the citadel. Yes. And I think we're gonna have to wait one turn. No, we can't buy another AA gun right away. I thought that we always had to wait one turn after buying a unit. 1, 2, 3. One more turn, then we can start buying units in the capital as well. Yeah, I'm gonna build actually quite a few railroads. He completed Motherland calls. Good for him. Oh, what I should do probably. I forgot. Well, I wanted to wait for the military academy anyway, but I want to get the Manhattan Project. Oh, Manhattan. That's one that can't really be rushed. I'll just keep buying them. Okay, do we have oil? We don't. How long until we get oil? 4 turns. Come on, I want to buy my bombers. Not even sure if I want bombers or if I want fighters. Maybe I'll just combine it. But with like 15 AA guns, probably don't really need fighters yet. Brazil to Bismarck. Let's sell him that. Would you pay 5 still? No. Do I want to sell it to him? Actually, he's falling behind somehow. Yeah, sure, we can sell him. I bet you're no longer friends. Good. there anything worth working? Not really, so let's start looking engineers, I guess. Salvador and in Rio. Are we done in Rio? These are merchants. Huh. We can start looking tiles. But I think with wire service we want to look one more diplomat. Get that all well. And we still have a few upgrades. Okay, let me check our units. Is there anything that I'm missing? No. Just the Lancer, but I think to upgrade the Lancer we're gonna need oil as well. Now, broadcast tower in 2. Stadium. What the hell? I know it's just corvettes, but still. What's the problem now? You recently made a purchase in the city and must wait 1 turn. Did I buy a unit here this turn? Okay. I thought it was the last turn. But we can buy a gun in Rio. I was just making sure that I can't brushman at them. 1, 2, 3. Go. You want aluminum? No, not happening. I'm not selling my strategic resources. And you want Brazil? No. Did we get alliance with Sofia? Another scientist. No, we didn't. How does it look like? Oh, we're still 800 behind. Never mind. How is the spy doing? Sofia, level 2. We need him to get to level 3. Where's the scientist? Up here. Just checking what we are getting now. So computers into rocketry into nuclear fission. Good. How are we doing tech-wise? 62 against 58. Well, considering how many scientists we have popped recently, he is actually keeping up quite, or surprisingly well. Arabia now ally of Hong Kong. I don't like that. At least Hong Kong is on the other side of the continent where they can't touch us. I always hated when city-states around me get an alliance with someone who hates me, then the war starts, and there are some random units coming from all sides, mostly pillaging my trade routes. 45. And where do we leave these guys? One is gonna stay here, the other one probably here. I'll send the paratrooper to protect the worker. 45. And send the AA guns this way. 45, 45. we need a lot more units. How many we doing? 11,000. Go. We'll get a writer in 2 turns. This one should be pretty strong. Then we get should get 2 social policy or tenants now pretty quickly. I think you might like to know that your army is a little on the weak side. Well, you can test me. We'll see about that. Maybe just wait with the test until I get my bombers. How is this worker doing? 1 turn, 2 turns. Dude, work faster. Yes. Oh, and I forgot one thing. We can now queue up Bletchley. If I probably want to finish the Manhattan project before I somehow lose it to Arabia. I'm not sure if he has access to the tag, but I'd rather just rush it, prioritize it. I'm too lazy to check. More A guns. Usually the AIs are doing this to me when I build my bombers. They just spam AA guns and my bombers become useless. So now I'm doing that to Arabia. Let's look like they're great people. Can we fade by something? Or when can we fade by something? In 3, I think. Actually, we can't fade by musicians. We didn't go artistry. How long until we get a musician? A natural one. Great person list, that's what I'm looking for. Scientist, musician, here. 19 turns, that's not too bad. Just need 1, I think, when we check. Here. Culture. Oh. It's not going up as fast as I'd like to. But there's still a lot that we can add to our tourism. I think we might be able to like triple our tourism still. So we should be fine. Next. We don't even have broadcast hours and we are already almost done with tourism basically. Just 1 civ left in the world. Okay, there's the writer. 45, 45, 45. How much is the next social policy? 37. This is 26. It's decent, but I expected maybe a little bit more from this one. Hospital time, probably. There is nothing else. And 13 for the next one. How many do we still need? 4? 2, 3, 4. We can count on Sydney, on Sydney Opera House to give us 1. So basically 3. I'm just thinking if I get the influence over Arabia first, or if I get my social policies first. I'm actually not sure. Okay, keep going. If I really wanted to push it, I might actually be able to win in this episode. Depends when Arabia attacks, how long we'll have to be at war. Okay, there's the oil. There is a small reward for getting that oil. Fine. How much is that? 7. We need the other tile with oil improved as well. We are almost broke again. I think I'll this time go for air targeting instead of siege. Don't really care about damage to cities. This way I don't get the extra range, but again, this will be defensive bombers, so they don't have to fly that far. And level 3 air targeting is gonna hurt. Okay, next one. Well, that is a dead Corvette. How did he already take damage? It's probably, yeah, it's from Lhasa. Lhasa increased its strength to 91, so it's also protecting our city now. Seven for tourism. Now here we are done with railroads on this side, I think. Let's build the railroad here. I wanted railroad on these 4 tiles. 45. You are done, are you? Yeah. Well, let's help from this side. You can sit here, both of you guys. The bomber we are gonna rebase to Salvador, I think. 45, 45. We have 2,000. For 2,000. Let's get another bomber. Now we need a new golden age. 19 turns, that's a long time. Go. Oh, and I should be able to upgrade the Lancer as well, I think, now. What do you want? Open borders? There is no reason to give him open borders anymore. But what can he really do? Whatever, he can have it. Whoa, look at Arabia, he took another city. I thought he would just take his capital and then vassalize him. And he keeps going. Damn. City is becoming religious. Yeah, they are religious. What's the problem? We have 15 followers. Okay, fine. Let's just do the cleansing. $13. I'll probably buy Inquisitors now in all cities, and this will be like the last time that I'm gonna remove heretics. 4, 6, 7. This is fine. 19 versus 8. That should be fine as well, actually. I thought it's gonna be worse. In our capital, we probably should do it though. Inquisitor and Fortaleza is on 26, so Fortaleza is fine. Brazil to Ram. I think this is fine. And Brasilia is growing. Do we have anything to log here? Everything that is worth working. Actually, maybe we could just log the mine. That's still fine, I think. Why am I building the Aegon? That's not what I wanted. I'll just catch up here, get some of the basics. Can't believe that I still don't have constabularies this late when we are playing for culture victory. And agribusiness. How many tiles would benefit from agribusiness? We have 1 pasture and 1 farm. %10 of food created by the city. We have 3 horses. I mean, sure, why not? I don't have anything to do with the horses anyway. Where are the horses? Maybe I did something I should check. Here, behind our capital, and then... here. This could get pillaged, that would be unfortunate. But it shouldn't be that difficult to defend. It's quite far from any city. Okay. Railroad. Next. Citrus for gold. How much gold do we have? 5? How much do we want for furs? That's not too bad. I could give him the citrus and, come on, pay him 10 gold per turn? 9 gold. Why am I even checking this? Just buy all the luxuries that we don't have. Denmark robbed their treasury. Well, they can have 100 gold. Don't really care when they are stealing. When they manage to steal 5,000, that hurt. But overall, I don't really care. As long as they are not sabotaging production or killing great people, I don't care. And I think they can't kill great people, so as long as they are not sabotaging production. Probably Arsenal, and I should even pay for it. I want to have it as soon as possible. Fortify. What are you doing? You are done with the farm. Oh, sure, let's build another farm up here. Remove those heretics. How many followers do I have? 39. Yeah, great. Sure, this one can wait. And I wanted to pop this one, right? 26. Yeah. Okay, what about great people that we can fade by? I think I'll just wait for another scientist, to be honest. Don't care about artists too much. How many points do we have? 55? 56,000. And we are near that point where we want to have anything to do with our gold. Once we buy some more units, there are a few buildings left and then there is nothing else to do. So then we would be just sitting on a pile of gold waiting for someone to steal it. Now this is an important turn. Make sure that we get Manhattan. 59, 62. Yeah, he is catching up. Damn, he's strong. Okay, Bletchley. Could have... Actually, wait, I don't have the money to instantly build Bletchley, but we are 2 turns away. Good enough, I think. There is the nuke. Let's move it... Where do we move it? I probably want to have bombers in these cities. It can stay in the capital. One, two, three. It's actually in the range, so let's get that farm. 1, 2. This is in range as well. Harun entered Atomic Era. How did he enter Atomic Era? $16 for 72. For 72. 16. He entered through rocketry. So what did he get access to? Military bases? Does it give him anything interesting? Guided missiles are always annoying, but that's it, they're just annoying. Seems that he is trying to get nuclear efficient. Or maybe he's going for radar. With the amount of bombers that he has, that would make sense, get his heavy bombers and airports. It's actually something I want as well. It's gonna be some pretty meaningful upgrades to our defenses, because instead of heavy bombers we can go for B-17s. Next. Sphere of influence, where? Lhasa. Yeah, I'm definitely against that. And I would vote this way anyway, so if I can get paid for it, sure. You need uranium. Yeah, I'm working on it. 9 turns. We can't upgrade these guys yet, no. Arsenal into, I guess, the base. Let's start working on the stadium. Okay, let's check this screen again. 216, 132. You know what? At this point, where is he? The spy is really not giving us anything. Next.
Es wäre in eurem Interesse, dass ihr diese...
There's Bletchley. Research lab. Scientists get science. 2 additional spies. Extra levels for spies. You know there's a spy in Sao Paulo. Doesn't really matter where I move exactly. International games, travel ban, sphere of influence. How many votes do I have? 9. There is no way I stop the travel ban. I'll try to stop the sphere of influence. 1 vote for international games and then everything else against the sphere of influence. I will just have to win through the travel ban.
Was nun? Vorwärts.
6. The other way around. 6, would it be enough?
Abgemacht.
This city needs some help with buildings. Need that next golden age. What's gonna be the first level 3 excuse me, level 3 tenet? That happens generated by cities with the broadcast tower, 20% culture from stadiums. Yeah, good stuff. How is Arabia? Oh, he's down to 36. Damn, he is in trouble. Just right on the edge where it really gets serious. What did we get? Special forces. Hello. Oh, missing gold. 1, 2. Let's get medic. India sabotaged your stadium in Sao Paulo. India stole attack. Okay, let's talk about that. Okay, these farms suddenly look much more interesting with the agribusiness. No, that's not what I wanted. Really? How many cities does India have? One? He's down to one city. I'm just surprised that Arabia didn't vassalize him, because he is not doing that well. Actually, he managed to go up to 42 somehow. Wire service, that means actually 2 slots. $29, $24. It's still quite a long time. This is way too slow. I think we have a quest somewhere to build a foreign bureau. Well, that was fast. We are definitely next. Well, he could try to attack Venice, but there is no reason for him to do it. Do we have the signs finally? Oh, 2. Oh, that's not 2 turns. More than that. 4 turns, maybe 5 turns. Next. But the important number is here. Need that gold. That will speed up everything nicely. There's a little bit of tourism. Okay, more oil. And now we should finally start getting some interesting new things, because for some time there was really nothing, no great people, no nothing. But let's see, is there anything to build now? Let's start working on those railroads that I wanted. Now we get another artist, so a few more golden age points, 50,000 almost. Another social policy, or tenant, of course, that's gonna give us a bit of tourism. It was actually Germany proposing the travel ban. I'm still forgetting that Arabia has so few votes. Well, I can't really beat Germany. When they decide to do something, it's gonna happen. Alright, I think I'm gonna just gonna ignore the travel ban. I expected it to happen at some point, so here it is. Before it happens, though, yeah, 22. That will drop to like minus what, 10, something more than that. To 3,343. We're gonna need musicians. Next. Oh, really? Why is he declaring on Greece? How long until we get another engineer? 2 turns. What if I go for satellites first? Because we can have satellites in no time. We can have satellites probably next turn. And then advanced ballistics. And it seems we're gonna need some text from information era. Internet, and with that actually don't need the firewall. We just need a tag. We just need internet for the increase of tourism. So radar, advanced ballistics, telecommunications, internet. That has to be enough. Kill the Greek spy. Good. Satellites in 6. Well, that's fast. And we'll get another scientist next turn, so really fast. Sphere of influence fails. Very good. Travel ban passes. Yeah, I had no chance to stop this. And international game passes. 12 votes from Germany. He really wants it. Is he like a production leader or something? At this point, production leader should be Arabia, I think. Oh, we are 3rd suddenly. Still the highest population, surprisingly. So, proposal first. There's nothing for us really to propose. What if I try to sanction Arabia? Doesn't really mean anything, but everyone else likes it except for Arabia, of course. But who cares about them? Next. He wants to buy a vote from me that I vote for my proposal. Sure. I forgive you. Let's be friends now. We have a common enemy. Let's everyone be friends. Create a nice worldwide alliance against Arabia. We get the uranium finally. Faith boy. Are we ever gonna need anything other than a scientist? No. Do you want me to build strategic defense system? Yeah, I'll do that at some point. Just need my money. That's gonna be a lot. That's gonna be a lot. Just waiting for Arabia to declare. Maybe I should ask Denmark if they're willing to peace out. What's he doing? Is he doing anything? Losing ships here and there. No? To make sure we still have more attacks queued up. This is a little bit ridiculous with the scientists. And where's the engineer? Wrong city. I'm missing a social policy. Wow. And it's not because we are not getting enough culture, just because somehow we are getting so much science. Apollo program gives us a scientist. Yeah, I'll take another free scientist. 45. And when our spies get to level 3, I'll just send them back and I'll try to protect every single city. Okay, 19 turns until we get the next tenet. How many tenets do we need? 2, and the third one we get from Sydney Opera House. We are basically done with that. So we should get social policies before we get influence over Arabia, it seems. I'm really surprised how well he is like defending himself, basically. Just send some trade routes to him. When I get money. I'm gonna lose them, but we'll have so much money that... Who cares? How much until we get the musician? That's an important question. 3 turns. Oh, could have checked here. And the next one is gonna take a while. Well, I guess we are not winning this in today's episode. Gonna take us a little bit longer. Really didn't expect Arabia to defend so well. But once we started throwing like really everything at him, there's a lot more that we can still do to really push the tourism. And he should still break. If nothing else, that internet is gonna break his back. Fine, so we are done with this episode. I hope that you liked it. I hope that you're gonna join me next time again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.